Hello, Paul Pluta for the Paul Pluta channel. And today I'm doing paid reviews because I don't do shit for free, fuckers. Don't do shit for free. So here we go. We got one in from Dana. Good day, Archibald Chesterfield III. Hello, all the way from New York. I have to start off by thanking you for taking the time to make your videos, spending time to explain certain things in detail, and for giving great advice to the world. The amount of knowledge and quality of content in your videos is priceless to me and should be to many other viewers who respect horology. I recently got my pre-owned Speedmaster 145.022.69 and pre-owned REVERSO from Torno and could not be happier. I have specifically chosen these two pieces after watching your videos and listening to your recommendations and advice on what brands to steer clear of and what brands to look out for. I have previously owned an Omega Seamaster coaxial captain's watch and a Rolex Sub 16610, but traded these towards my current collection. I took a huge hit in the trade-in value, but I just don't want to be that guy with the Rolex anymore, but still wanted to let enthusiasts know the fact that I know and appreciate luxury timepieces. Okie dokie. I love being under the radar with my REVERSO. I'm looking for a recommendation on my next watch, my next purchase, and your advice specifically. Keep in mind that I would prefer not to purchase another Rolex. Your thoughts and suggestions are highly appreciated and valued. If age matters, I'm turning 34 on the 16th of this month and getting married to my fiancé this June. This is when I'll probably be looking to purchase my next pre-owned piece as a wedding gift to myself. Also, is there any way to tell which year my Speedmaster is from? Torno claims 1980s, but could not be specific on the exact year it was manufactured. Is there a way to tell? Thanks again. I have to say that the Man on the Moon is probably the coolest piece I've ever owned. I have more respect for this piece than any other I have previously owned. I am donating $40, thank you, via PayPal for a short review of my small collection and recommendation towards my next purchase. Thank you again, Archie. I look forward to seeing your most recent uploads, and I will never forget the quote. This quote from you, probably one of your favorite all lines. You can't have affordable watches. They can't be affordable. Normal people could buy them. That's not the way to do things. All the best, Dana. Thank you so much. Wowzers, what a reputation and a donation to live up to. So thank you so much there. What can I say? Wowzers, wowzers, what a great collection. And I got to tell you, the REVERSO, cool watch, and the Speedmaster, very cool. I got to be honest with you, the Rolex Submariner, I'm a bit disappointed to hear you lost a bit on them. I'm not. I've heard conflicting things with Torno. Some people love Torno, other people can't stand them. I would have thought you would have retained value pretty well on the 16610, but yeah. Okay, so you got a really cool REVERSO on the metal bracelet, and you got a Speedmaster. To answer your question about aging it, yes, underneath the Speedmaster there should be a serial number. Those serial numbers will give you an age indication. So they're not as common as the numbers aren't as they can, if the case gets over polished, they can come off a bit. But there is definitely a number underneath on the side leg of the case. You can do a Google search for that, and you'll come up with some things there. I gotta say, okay, you want to stay away from Rolex. Now, look, I gotta tell you, Rolex, yes, it is true. They are, every arsehole seems to have one, but they are legendary. I mean, let's be honest. The ultimate dive watch, it's going to either be a Rolex or some sort of Omega Seamaster. What would I add there? Well, there's many wonderful things you can add. I would say seriously, you want to add something? I'd probably go bang per buck. What's a good bang per buck? I reckon the Explorer 2 is a great bang per buck piece. I know it's a Rolex, but it flies under the radar because it doesn't stand out like a Submariner. It's a little bit unusual, and it's a pretty cool piece. I reckon they're great bang per buck. The other thing I would suggest is, it sounds like you're a bit Rolexed out. I can understand that. If you are getting a wedding present, I reckon a Rolex Datejust, a steel 16234. That's a really cool piece because it's conservative. It's sort of a dress watch, and it's a great bang per buck Rolex to get. What else would I recommend? There's many great watches out there. I always say, get something iconic. That's really where it's going to come from. I would be saying, myself there, I love Rolex, okay? I've come full circle because I didn't think Rolex was good enough for me, and then I've come full circle. I would say to you, really, some of these new Rolexes are really quite spectacular. Maybe a no date, like a Milgauss or an Explorer 1, classic, just classic Rolex without any fanciness to it. Just a very simple sort of piece. Another great wedding present. What's a great wedding watch? Well, I mean, there's things like the Calatrava, but they're far too expensive. I don't think they're really great bang per buck. I would say, there's some great watches there. I wouldn't. I'll just grab that if you don't mind, fuckers.
We specialize in the repair of Rolex and Patek Philippe watches. We've been doing the same thing for more than 25 years. We have Rolex technicians certified by Rolex who actually used to work for the company for many years, like if we do in the work at the factory. We completely disassemble the watch and we put it to work like brand new condition. When you get a pre-owned watch, it's like if you're getting a brand new unit. The only difference is the money.
And what do I think the ultimate wedding watch is? Well, let's be honest there. You've got a Reverso, you've got a Moon watch. That's two pretty cool watches. I reckon, the ultimate wedding watch is the Reverso. Tribute to 1931. Can you do two Reversos? Those pheromones are kicking in. Fuckers, I think you could. But what's another great wedding watch? I think a great wedding watch could be, I really recommend maybe a Breguet Type 20. That's a cool Breguet, fuckers. Breguet. That is a cool watch. A Breguet is a fucking cool watch. And give that a shot. I reckon the Breguet is fucking cool. The Breguet is cool. What's another great wedding watch? I really would say a Datejust. But that's just me. I know you don't like the Rolex. We've already heard you don't like fucking Rolex. What else is a great wedding watch? Great wedding watch? What would I be? Well, I really think, Can you go for an Explorer 2? I love Rolex. Rolex is so strong. I think you've made a mistake. Let me tell you the truth. I think you gotta rethink it. Rethink it, fuckers. Rolex. Everyone needs a Rolex in their collection. ArchieLuxury signing out, fuckers. Nasty foul mouth fucks.